Going on 6 now. Nonsense.
A North Country Christmas by Jackson Ahern, read by Adam Scull. For over 20 years, without fail, we practiced the family ritual. Our cold weather clothing, presents for cousins, and the Christmas dreams of 4 red-headed children were packed into a Ford station wagon with a toboggan tied on top. Through the heart of early America, we drove along 2-lane blacktop roads for 500 miles while an AM radio played the music of Bing Crosby. Through scenery resembling a Courier and Ives print, we traveled through 6 states in 12 hours: Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Vermont. Our destination was the rolling hills west of the White Mountains, known to the locals only as the North Country. It was a place steeped in grand Yankee traditions, the best of which was the celebration of Christmas. Homes, schools, and churches with granite cornerstones from the 1650s were common. This was the place that created Thanksgiving. The moment we arrived at the welcoming home of family, I would trudge through knee-deep snow into the forest in search of the strange enchantment of winter solitude. It only took 100 paces to become lost in the euphoria one feels in a primal environment. A canopy of balsam, hemlock, and white pine made it difficult to discern north from south, or even the time of day. All measurement of time ceased when I stopped to listen to the silence created by 2 feet of fresh powder. I was alone in the corporeal, yet surrounded by the spiritual. I surrendered all custom and care and desired only to be in the perfection of this moment. A wordless prayer was given up in nature's cathedral. I found an acute awareness of things overlooked, the sound of my heartbeat drumming in my ears, and my breath turning to crystals in the air. Was this the rapture felt by the ancient tribes who called this home? A ruby-crowned kinglet, as tiny as a chicken's egg, appeared on a spruce bough. He tilted his head as if to ask, "What are you doing here?" I might have asked him the same. "Shouldn't you be in Florida by now?" In the distance, my father called my name. The dreamlike quality was broken. I was not as lost as I wished. My easily followed footprints through the snow led me back to the old farmhouse of my cousins. That night, I would sit before a blazing fire and breathe in the aroma of sugar cookies baking on a cast-iron stove. In the decades that I have flown by since, I have never stopped dreaming of the wonder of a North Country Christmas.
Thank you for listening to another edition of the Eat Sleep Right podcast, located at eatsleepright.net. Please send any questions, comments or suggestions to comments@eatsleepright.net. Please consider a donation to support the Eat Sleep Right podcast. Donations can be sent to our PayPal address at donations@eatsleepright.net. Once in a lifetime, the theme music for the Eat Sleep Right podcast, courtesy of Stephen Paul, all rights reserved, used by permission. Please join us again for the next edition of the Eat Sleep Right podcast.